Have you ever walked into your kitchen and you forgot why you entered there in the first place? And it was as if someone pressed a pause or reset button in your head. Yes, it happens to everyone. Don't think you're the only one that it happens to. But this also depicts reality. Sometimes we enter a new place, we get that job which we've worked so hard for, and we forget the purpose that led us to those jobs. We forgot the goal that we set prior to getting this job. We forget the reason why we got this job. We get carried away by one or two things. Sometimes we enter a relationship and we forgot the purpose. We forgot our personality, the standard that we set prior before entering this relationship. Sometimes we have children and we forget ourselves. Sometimes we get married and we also forget ourselves. We take shifts. We do those things that when we were single, we vowed that we can never do, we will never do. Oh, when I get married, I will never do this. I will never do that. But when we see ourselves inside, when we see ourselves in it, we tend to forget the standard that we have already set for ourselves. It happens to everyone. So what are we going to do about this? Should we write it down? Should we record it so that once in a while we go and revisit our purpose in life? So each time you enter a room and you forgot the reason why you entered that room, because you changed environment, because the room has different setting from the one you are coming from. Let us always, after laughing at our mistake, let us also relate it to real life situation and ask ourselves, have I lost my purpose? Have I lost focus? Am I doing things that normally I wouldn't have done? Because in this life is very funny. We easily judge people because we're not in those shoes. We are fond of judging people. But if you are given the opportunity to be in those people's shoes, even for a second, you will do worse than what they are doing. But because we are not in those people's shoes, we tend to judge. We tend to blame. We tend to point accusing fingers. Oh, why will he do something like this? Why will he do shit like this? There are things that, because all of us, we are human, it tends to happen to everyone. It only takes grace. It only takes grace. And sometimes, yes, it takes grace for you to recall. It doesn't take grace for it not to happen to you, no. Because it happens to everyone. Every one of us. But it only takes grace for you to recall and retract your step. Sit down. Think. this is not the real me. This is not why. This is not what I wanted to do. This is not my goal. Before I got this job, I told myself, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I'm not going to spend extravagantly. I'm going to invest. I'm going to do this job for this period of time. After this period of time, I'm going to quit and I'm going to invest fully on myself. But we get carried away easily that we tend to forget our purpose, that we tend to forget ourselves. When I was a younger lady, I told myself, once I get married, oh my God, I'm not gonna leave my hair that hard. I'm not gonna tie wrapper. I'm not gonna take shits. I'm not gonna take nonsense. Yeah, sometimes you can adjust, readjust, because sometimes time, age comes with wisdom. The younger you, your younger self, there are things that you told yourself you cannot do, but with time, with experience, you tend to understand life more, and you tend to readjust some of these goals. That's not what I mean. What I mean is totally forgetting the reason, totally forgetting your purpose, totally forgetting that which normally you can't do. But because you are in a new environment, because you are in a new phase, because you don't even remember. That is where I'm coming from. So the next time you walked into a room confused, ask yourself, have I forgotten my purpose in life? Have I forgotten where I'm coming from? Have I been carried away by things that I shouldn't be doing? Sometimes those little things, walking into a room, forgetting the reason why you entered this room, walking into your kitchen, forgetting the reason why you entered your kitchen. Sometimes those little things remind us of the big picture in life, of those mistakes that we are making, of those things that we shouldn't be doing. And as a wise person, what do? We sit down and advise ourselves instead of blaming, oh, I forgot because I have a baby. You know, it's not easy trying to find reasons. Oh, it's not easy. When I was younger, yes, it was just only me, but because I have a baby, so I can't take care of myself, it's not easy. Oh, when I was younger, I was single. Now I have a family to cater for. So it's a reason, it's a good reason. Oh, before I got this job, I had no money. Now I have money. Why not? I have to spend my money. Because when you die, you're not going to die with your money. They're not going to bury you with your money. Some people give reasons instead of sitting down to retract their step, instead of sitting down to advise themselves and and change. Yeah, it's never too late to change. It's never too late to make amends. So, until I see you in my next video, let's always focus. I love you guys. Bye. Subscribe, follow this channel, and see you in my next video, okay?